Alright, welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. I was in the middle of doing what I said I would do and just like grinding out the last few days before our inevitable all-out fight with Louise, which just entailed doing the like 30 rounds of gold matches at the Coliseum every time slot. Luckily, there was no more blight, so I did do that literally every single time slot, so you can imagine how long that took me. However, I still didn't get that last chariot mask I needed for the last mask for Juna. I'm not happy. I fought that Manjula, whatever the heck it's called, so many freaking times. Yeah, so here we are. I just finished up another 30 rounds at the Coliseum, and I thought when they said, oh, you have a day left, because it's been so long since they explained this to me, that I would, have like the whole day. No, you only have the morning, and then this triggers. So sorry, we're kind of cutting in the middle of this, but yeah, I wasn't expecting this to happen, so here we are. Can I make Batlin talk again?
Finally.
Oh, he only said finally. All right. I had him like silenced, so I couldn't tell. Hold on, let me turn the game up a little bit. I think that's... Do I have that there usually? We're gonna have the volume up a little bit. Okay. So, well, we finally have the Lords of Oceania and Montario on board.
You could say.
Both are rotten to the core, mind. But all the same, they remain the sovereign lords of the principalities. Time is short, so we can't afford to overlook their influence and connections. I don't know. I kind of want them to stop being in charge. We'll have them speak out against the rioting in the cities. It should help contain the situation, if only a little. You have a lot more faith in these people than I do.
Whoa!
Nice work, Batlin.
Ah.
It's not the first time I've thought this, Frey, but I'm glad to have met you and to stand beside you now. I've always had a rebellious streak, I was a fire under the church's heels, but as soon as I started feeling the heat myself, I'd relent. I was just avoiding confrontation, learning a bit too late that maybe I've wasted a lot of my time drowning in anxiety like that. But in the end, you did turn and face it. Weird time for them to play Gallica's giggling track, just saying. Doesn't really fit the tone of the conversation. Yes, well, meeting you showed me what I wanted to be in this world. All those who struggle deserve to know the truth, to have the access to information unfettered without slant or bias.
Isn't that...
That struggle, the anxiety, is what causes Magla to swell up from the heart, and facing those fears is what turns Magla into magic.
I guess.
I wish people could learn that it's natural to feel anxious, not something to be afraid of. Right. But in the incredibly, very tiny, absolutely minuscule chance that Louise uses his brand of magic or whatever he's got up his sleeve to turn me into a human...
How goes it?
Why, I'd rip my heart right out of my own chest, show him then and there that I'd rather die than be turned into a monster. I love Batlin. I admire your spirit. But don't, do that, though. I need you. Oh, believe me, I'd rather not. Not the slightest interest in seeing what color my own heart is.
So!
Well, tomorrow's the grand finale.
I'll see you later.
If you've any final things to say to anyone, best to do it now. I'd hate for you to head to your big to-do with regrets.
All good.
Yeah, we might not get another chance. Why not spend time with someone? These,
Let's go see.
time sharing moments are honestly one of my few complaints about this game. I would love to spend them with all of my characters, you know? Like earlier, I did the one, back when Fidelio was still alive. I hung out with Fidelio on the ship instead of any of our crew because I was most interested in the brothers. But like I missed out on learning about any of our companions because I hung out with Fidelio instead. So I wish they were more lenient with that. Like give me like a couple of hangout options or just let me see all the conversations. Like what are you losing by just letting me talk to all these people? This is probably our last chance to relax like this. I suggest talking to everyone so you can push forward without regrets. Or let me talk to people who I have like gotten to a certain rank or whatever. And while you're at it, if you have any completed requests you haven't reported back on, tonight's the night. I don't have any requests, though I do think I missed one somewhere because I never got a thing saying, hey, a trophy rather, saying, hey, you completed all the quests. Wait, so I could hang out with any of my... That's not the map button. No, stop. Okay.
All right, then.
Oh, yeah, I could hang out with any... Oh... No.
Where to?
So that's probably Barden. Okay, so we like literally could hang out with anyone. Okay, hold on. Followers. Who do I want to hang out with the most? More would be interesting. I'm interested to know more about him. Brigida I like, but I feel like her story is kind of close. Same thing with Barden. I am very interested in what Alonso's got going on, but he annoyed me with the crap he pulled at the end of his social rank there. Katharina, I don't know. I wanted to like her more as a character, and I don't feel like I'm there. Maria's fine. I love Nuris. I love Basilio, and I love Yufa and Juna. Oh no. Oh no. If we're going off of characters that I would personally like to hang out with, it would definitely be between Yufa and Basilio. But if we're going off of characters that I want to know more about, it would definitely be more. I'm just really worried the game isn't going to like fully flesh out his character unless I hang out with him here. You know what? We started the game with more. Let's end the game with more.
Perhaps.
There's little I can do, but I can't sense how things stand. Oh. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll go to Moore's Phantom myself. I'll do this myself.
Now, where was I?
Personally, I would love to hang out with Basilio. I love that guy. He is so precious. But I think I'm gonna hang out with more. I told more about my final battle with Louise tomorrow. I see, so at last we have reached the final battle for the throne. Louise is a foe more fearsome than any you have faced. Do you truly believe you can defeat him? I'm gonna win.
Leave it to me.
I'll win. I know I will.
Yes.
Good. Spoken like a king to be. Turn this down a little bit. In striving toward the apex of all archetypes, you've surely marked yourself as worthy of rule. If you were to take the throne, that would thusly end my imprisonment under the last king's decree. On the subject of archetypes, so as I've been grinding out the stupid Colosseum trying to get this last mask, I have an insane amount of Magla, and I've just been using it to slowly unlock all the archetypes on the protagonist, because why not at this point?
I have faith in you.
I trust that you'll win. You must, if I'm ever to know freedom again, however selfish a reason that is. I don't like either of these options. Anyone could free you. But any other possible king could free you just as easily, right?
But even so,
Even if they could, any other king might only condemn me, as the past king did. I, and those who believe such ideals, could be easily imprisoned once more.
how delightful.
To finally be allowed back into the world I've dreamed of. But under your reign, it'll seem a new world altogether. Perhaps you saw phantoms in my image throughout your travels, but that's all they were. Through all this, I remained locked in this prison. I wish I could travel the lands again as I did in my youth. What extraordinary sights I would see. Man, we should have given our drawings to this guy instead of the child.
Indeed.
First, to the royal capital Grand Trad, I would be content to watch the people go about their daily lives, then off to Brylehaven by way of Martira. That's a familiar path. And so it should. After all, the tales of your journey have inspired me so much. I wish I could travel at your side. If the chance existed, no matter how slim, I'd take it. Though I suppose that's a dangerously insolent proposal for a king to be.
Please.
Still, once you're king, if ever you decide to tour the country or return to the road, please, allow me to join you. Sounds good to me. You've kind of been with me this whole time, so I don't feel like this will change much.
I thank you.
Thank you. To walk the country born anew, together with its new king. It's like a dream. My heart bursts with anticipation. That reminds me. I'm sure it's far too early to prepare for our trip together, but let me give you this. White Raven Quill.
What say you?
What does this do for me? For all you've learned, for graduating from your studies in academia, I award you this diploma. Let its white wings mark your flight from this bookish nest.
I can hardly wait.
Now, once you leave this place, we shall remain apart for a short while, but I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bets on if Moore is the final boss.
Welcome.
Because, like, he probably is. Honestly. Or he's like our dad. Both are possible. I never got this mask, right? Just to be 100% sure. Nope. But I got, like, every other mask that exists. Multiple copies of it. Whatever. Goodbye. Oh, can we talk to everyone? We can talk to everyone? Oh, that is such great game design. Okay.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
I thought that was like using my time. Oh, fantastic. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Never mind then. We're gonna go talk to literally everyone.
Finally.
Guess this is it. We'll finally settle things with Louise, though a sky like this don't exactly feel encouraging at all. Say, you need a breather at all? We could visit the ocean, if you like. Wouldn't take a moment to teleport over.
All right.
Beautiful. This is all I want, being able to bond with all of my characters. Because why not? First time I saw the ocean, know what I said? Dang, biggest pond I ever seen. Del got a good laugh out of that one. Adorable. Del, Lady Rella, Vinka. I thought we'd always be together. I figured I'd already lived my life the way I wanted. Now I got some perspective on it, though. There's so much I never did. Somehow, it never really hit me that I could die at any moment. Just like that, everything I am could suddenly end, even after nearly dying as a kid. Real stupid, aren't I? What'd you miss out on?
Hold on.
What do you regret never doing, Basilio?
I'll tell.
I think Del wanted to stay by Lady Juna's side for the rest of his days. Never said it, of course, but I could tell. It was always in his eyes when he looked at her. But I'll never see her again. Give me an alternate timeline where Fidelio lives, please. I don't know how Basilio's archetype will work in that case, but please, do it. And me. I'll never see Lady Rella again. I never got to tell her how she saved me, how I really admired her. Never told her how I felt about her, and now I never will. I once swore to you, right, that I'd help make a world where everyone could smile and laugh. Lady Rella, Finca, and Del, they were all tangled up in the worst parts of this twisted country, and they all suffered for it. This land runs on suffering, and somehow all its weak and meek ended up fuel for the fires. A crown on your head won't make that easier to change. I'll make change happen.
It'll be fine.
Nevertheless, I'm going to fight for that change. We've got this, don't we?
Obviously.
Heck yeah! Nobody's gonna keep us down. Nothing happens as fast as you want it to. Lots of people are gonna resent change. It's a scary thing, yeah? Well, when their options are die from the blight and dread in the sky and the humans that Louise is creating from them, or embrace the less racist laws I'm making, I would hope they would just go for the latter, you know? Like, so you won't be able to thrive off of the other race's suffering. Get over it. How can you look at a paraphrase like Basilio and be like, no, I'm gonna torture you instead? He's so cute.
Still.
Still, though, through the fear, if we're all wishing for the same thing, that'll be a force to be reckoned with. Slow or not, the piece of crap world will change. I only started seeing the light from hanging out with you, so no matter what goes down tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure that crown's yours. Thank you. Actually, I've got another reason for being here today. Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Just bought this. Here, take it. A golden perfume cream. Okay. It's made of some rare beeswax or something, apparently. They say the scent brings good fortune. Lady Rella had it when she was fixing me up, gave me a little dab on both cheeks, said she hoped I could smile again, hoped my luck would turn, a slum rat like me. So now I'm giving it to you, Frey. Hope fortune favors you tomorrow.
All right.
Well, suppose we'd better head back. Big day ahead, yeah? Basilio and I returned to Grand Trad. Yeah, as you can see, I have a lot of Magla, and I already spent quite a bit. The protagonist already has access to all of the level 1 archetypes.
All right then.
Take me...
That's enough out of you, yeah?
All right then.
Hold on.
Let's head there right
Gauntlet
away.
Runner. This is presumably Nuris. Never mind, it's Heisme. So it all ends tomorrow. I could use some time to collect my thoughts beforehand. Would you care to join me for a bit? Sure. Tonight's drink is quite exquisite indeed. What happened to stealing your nerves? I thought we were supposed to be stealing ourselves for tomorrow. A good drink and a quiet moment. These are the best preparations for the hearts.
However,
It's been a long road, yes, but tomorrow we fight to decide the fate of this country. It is a strange notion to contemplate. Previously, I used alcohol to blunt the edge of sorrow's blade. No, rather, it was a self-administered poison which I used to hasten my own departure from this world.
Oh,
But as it graces my lips on this night, I find that the flavor has changed completely. Is it better now?
yes.
Quite. As I think on the alcohol becoming a part of my flesh and blood, it permeates that much deeper. Previously, it mattered not when I died, but now that I've dedicated myself to living on for my son, I should no longer await death, but will endeavor to not waste life. Tomorrow, clutching all that I have left of him, I hope to witness the dawn of a new future for this country. That is my new purpose, the reason I rise each day.
Cheers.
And so tonight, I raise my glass and make a toast to my star of hope. Are you talking about me? When I was resigned to live out my days in that cave, who came to me with renewed hope in tow? Who else could it be but you? And it is not just I whom you've inspired. In addition to my fellow villagers, a great many people now believe in a brighter future, with the only common thread among them being you. Whatever darkness lies before us, I believe the ideals you herald will shine above many.
Surely.
For those who suffer, for those whom roam without purpose, and for those paralyzed by inaction, with the light upon their breast, they shall step forward once more.
Now then.
Before we return inside, there's something I would like to give you. Ashen meteorite bracelets. It's an amulet from my hometown, crafted from a rock that shimmers even in the total absence of light. Perfect for finding one's way. Parents often give them to their children, hoping the amulet will protect their kin when they cannot. The fitting of our station, is it not?
Well then.
Now then, let us head back in and prepare. An eventful day is ahead of us. Okay. Esme and I headed back inside the Gauntlet Runner. Okay.